everybody. If you're joining me for the first time, my name is Stacey. Hi. I have 4 kids at home. Yay! A teenage stepson and 3 little girls that age from almost 1 to 6. So I get to speak to lots of amazing women out there, face to face, on forums, on social media platforms, and there is quite a common conversation and topic that comes up time and time again, and it's something that is very I'm very passionate about, and it's something that pulls at my heartstrings, and that is that we feel that we don't have choices. Okay, that so many women are forced to go back into the workforce when they're not ready. When we first find out that we're about to start our family, for a lot of us, where it's all euphoric and we think that it's going to be like rainbows, lollipops, and all that sort of stuff, that we're going to be able to take as much maternity leave as we want or need to, and things are just going to fall into place. And the reality is that is not always the case, okay? So a lot of mums are feeling the pinch. They're feeling that they have an obligation to go back to work before they're ready. They're feeling guilty that their partners are, the sole breadwinners, and that they can't provide for their families in a financial way. For the independent mums that are out there, a lot of them are struggling, and they don't want to be on, Centrelink payments, or they don't want to be told what they're worth by what their Centrelink payment is. Okay, so as I said, it's something that I'm extremely passionate about, and it does pull at my heartstrings. I am one of those mums that needed to go back to work after I had my kids before I wanted to. With my first one, I was quite happy to go back, but after that, the next one, and then the next one, I wanted to stay off longer, but I just financially couldn't do it. So that's when I decided that, I wanted to help other mums to be able to do that, to make those choices. I believe that mums should not feel guilty for, having days off work so they can be by their kids' side when they're sick in bed or when they're in hospital, or, we carry that mummy guilt, or that guilt that when we call in sick, that people are going to go, oh, she's calling in sick again for her kids. And, when you're taking time off and off and off and off, you run that risk of losing your job. I know people are like, well, you can't lose your job for that, but we all know you can, okay? We all know that you can be bullied out of your position because of things like that. I believe that no mum should ever have to return back to work before they are physically and mentally ready. How many mums do you know that are getting like 2-3 hours sleep at night, broken sleep probably, and they have to get up, and then they have to function in a workplace. Then they have to come home and they have to do mum duties, and then they have no sleep yet again, and then they have to go back again the next day and do it all again. There's lots of people out there that are putting their kids into schools that they don't want to put their kid into, because it's the most feasible thing to do. It's the closest school. They don't have time to travel because they've got to get to work, and they carry that guilt with them as well, that they're not sending their kids to the schools that they want to. I don't want mums to have to go through this. I don't want mums to have to feel this. I see a future that we can make change. We can have choices. We can, build incomes from home, and so we can do all these things that we want to do. If you want to go back to your traditional place of employment, that should be your choice. You shouldn't feel that you have to. You shouldn't feel that, because you're at home with your kids, you're not contributing financially to your families. I know so many women that carry that guilt that their partner is the sole breadwinner. They don't want to have to ask their partner if they can have money to go get their hair and nails done, because that's not a necessity, and then they feel guilty. They don't want to have to ask their partner so they can go and buy presents, Or for the independent mums that are out there, why should Centrelink be the ones that tell you what you're worth? Okay? it's crap. It really, really is crap. And I want, sorry guys, I want mums to have a choice. That is what I'm fighting for. That's what I'm passionate about. And, you know, that is my vision. So I'm working on that day in and day out. And, you know, if that's what you want, if that's the vision that you have for yourself, for your friends, for other women out there, then go out and work for it as well. Because I think that we can do it. Okay, so if you want to chat with me, feel free to contact me. I'm happy to chat to any mum, any lady, any woman out there that wants to. Okay, so enjoy the rest of your day and thank you for watching. Bye. Say bye. Say bye.